15 food trucks,
Nothing.
kids' activities,
Paper towel.
vendors, DJ. That's what they're doing.
I'm interested that you're saying these things because it sounds like that there's somebody coordinating that.
Right.
Because there's 15 food trucks at the other one, there's 15 food trucks at that one.
And you gotta get your food trucks early.
But I'm just saying,
It's a traveling group of.
I think it may be a consortium that's kind of doing all of it together. So
Generally
we
what
just
they
need
do,
to find out who's putting that on and invite them to do it here.
Right.
Maybe that's the
That's why
idea.
they're coordinating their dates.
That's why I'm gonna
Well, I would
We have to look
probably
that up
call,
because-
yeah, I'd probably look it up.
find out
Also
who's
hurt to
coordinating
find out.
all of
Yeah, 'cause
that.
that
because
takes
that sounds
guesswork
like-
out.
Yeah, that takes all the
Yeah, and
guesswork
see if
out
we
of it.
can get into
We
the
just
rotation.
Give them, just
Yeah.
get into the rotation
There you
where
go.
they're gonna be.
Right, so
And they'll do, I think they'll end up doing all the advertising, a lot of the, like, legwork, because they
because
already
they're
have a
looking for the
following.
business.
That's right.
Just like National
Food
Night
truck-
Out, they'll contact
The
them.
food truck industry, they all talk to each other, so they all know who's going where.
Yeah,
Because that's what they try and do, they try and coordinate. Like when we do NNO, we generally have them for, like whoever we had last year, they'll tell us, hey, we're coming back next year.
And they'll put other people
And then
on
they'll have other people contact us.
once you get that rolling.
And that's how we're able to like switch up different food trucks.
Just see if you can find out.
find out who's
Who's
coordinating that
connected to.
whole
Yeah.
entourage of stuff, because they may already have, like I said,
I mean,
all we're doing is giving them a venue to put it on at.
Because
Yeah.
the main reason for this was just to try to bring in that little extra money.
Yeah.
And if it's gonna turn into something else, that would be great.
Well, see if you
it
can,
seems like
see
Mommy's
if you
Little
can find
Black
out
Book is the
who.
one that coordinates it.
Mommy's
Yeah.
Little Black Book.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mommy's little black book,
Oh,
Yeah.
Mommy's Little
That
Black
sounds a
Book.
little.
no,
She's
they're,
helped us
they're,
several times.
She has.
It's a
She's
good
got
organization.
Huge
Yeah, she's
following,
got tens of thousands of people following.
and she seems to be the one for all the emails, as I'm looking.
Okay. Like I said,
So,
that kind of been, that's why I said as soon as it's
any
15,
vendors,
I was thinking
they're
that they're gonna,
they're shown to contact her.
Yes.
Okay, so I will see about shooting off an email to
Yeah,
her.
you're right, it could be that simple.
the other side of this is, good.
No, you were speaking.
The other side is that we might want to start trying to look at other things that are events that are looking for a venue, like things that go on in other places that are already, like somebody else is already coordinating like this. I mean, you can bring those in. What we could do as the committee is we could actually say the fee for using the space is a flat rate to that person. And then, you know, we can then give them, okay, we need this, and this, and this, and they can come in and we're just basically, they're doing all the legwork, we're hosting,
Yeah.
essentially we're hosting it.
yeah.
And it takes a lot of the legwork that we have to do of putting on our own events.
Maybe if a couple of us get together and attend some of these events, we could have those conversations.
And find out who's running them and stuff,
Yeah.
that way we can.
It wouldn't be hard to go and find somebody to have that conversation, I don't think.
Exactly, so, I mean, that might be the, you know,
Yeah, we just put on a couple events, but we get other people to put their events.
like this, yeah. I think that's the.
And help them
that's the direction.
advertise it and promote it.
Yeah,
So I don't know how anyone feels, but I'd like to throw this out there. If we're gonna have food trucks, would anybody you feel good about honoring Ivan in some way? He's known for his food truck in town, and there's no reason loss. And I understand, because, you know, there's mixed feelings there, but if anyone would be interested, it's just a suggestion. Someone had mentioned it to me, and I was thinking about it. Ivan,
He's on the
he
school
had the
board.
Grill and Guru truck, he was on the school board,
okay.
recently passed.
Yeah. We could figure something out, maybe.
Just a thought, because I know he was really into the food trucks, you know, that was his
Yeah.
thing.
yeah.
We'll have to see what we find appropriate.
Yeah, exactly, well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
The only other thing was, I talked to Scott about the calendar, creating the calendar,
Yeah.
and he gave me a couple places to start, like to call, like the business association, and, I have, like I can, is Bill still doing, well, you do the Bulldog stuff, right? Do you still do it?
I do not,
Does
no.
Bill still do it?
Yes.
All right. So what I'm trying to do is create a calendar for Morrisville where it has all of the major events that everybody's doing on a calendar. Because a lot of places do the same things, maybe at different times. Instead of having two of them, have one of them, combine your efforts and just make it bigger or better. So I was gonna try and put a calendar together for that. Scott thinks I'm crazy, but.
There's so, well, you know, it's gonna be tough.
Well, I'm gonna try, even
Yeah.
if I start little and it grows, whatever, it's something, because it drives me crazy personally.
So you trying to combine what, like, the
The PTO, the senior center.
The PTO, the
to-
Bulldogs, the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, the church.
like, everybody's different events.
Yeah,
And when you start looking at all those pages, there's a lot of stuff going on.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff.
there is, but I'll start it small, like,
So you'll have
I'll
one
do a
central
couple at
calendar
one
and people
time,
can choose
and then
whatever
I'll
for years.
see.
I
Okay.
know.
It's hard though.
It
What
is
you
very
need to
hard.
try to do is actually create a I'm not sure which calendar system you'd have to use. You'd use a calendar system that would allow people to like, just basically when they post something on that calendar, it
it'll
automatically
link it.
feeds. It's
Yep.
like an RSS feed where
Yep.
it'll feed right in.
Yep,
But you have to be careful with that because,
Maybe they can,
you know, they may
they have it
put, you know, my mom's birthday.
Or a yard sale or something.
Again,
yeah.
you'd have to be
able to-
monitoring,
I can-
or
I
my
can
local
see it.
yard sale,
I
backyard
can-
yard sale.
I can see if we can get on the SharePoint site for the borough, and I know how to use SharePoint and link all that.
Yeah,
And you can do it so that only certain,
People can add it.
yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's fine,
I would suggest, though, that we limit it to actual township stuff,
yeah.
not include the churches, like do the school, us, and the senior center, and us meaning like the borough.
Okay.
And maybe
Because
Little
if you
League.
start adding in all the churches, I think that's gonna be a nightmare.
We don't have
Could
to.
also, I see your point, I agree, I also wondering if it could be a nightmare the other, like, I can see that going either way, so.
Well, I mean, if we do
I'll
that,
try.
I'm gonna assume that Little League kind of falls under it, because they do
Yeah.
have to talk with Morrisville, so I'm gonna
For their
assume that at
schedule,
least
yeah.
their scheduling is gonna be there, so we
We'll have to
can't-
block out those times right off the top.
Right,
Until
So-
Patriots Park opens, and then we have that other venue at some point to use.
right. But meanwhile, we'll need to have that information, but I don't see us really needing to know what a church is doing unless they're doing something huge in the park, which they should be going through the township anyhow.
But again, as far as community event things, if something's going on at the library, you want the library.
Well, that would fall under the township, I would hope, wouldn't
It is, it's
It
they're
should,
under our
but again, then
umbrella.
that should then feed back into the master calendar. If
Right.
there is a master
Well,
calendar.
the library is on the borough's counter.
I know it's on the road, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
since you're gonna
We
create.
may have to
Senior
suck
center
that over,
probably
yeah.
is
Suck
not
it over,
boroughs,
that's all.
And
No.
the school wouldn't be, but we wouldn't wanna come, because they're actually
Yeah.
really part of us.
So
Oh,
it's public property. kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Anything that uses public-private property in Morrisville, I guess is the answer. Because, you know, I think the churches would be too much.
So maybe that's the criteria, public property.
Yeah, that would be a good
Yeah.
criteria.
Then there's at least a criteria if somebody
Yeah.
asks.
One email address, send out one.
I don't have anything else. Does anybody else have anything else?
Do you want to vote to approve the minutes?
I thought we did
Right.
that.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, man, sorry. It's not Friday yet, my brain's shutting down.
Then we are adjourned.
All right,
Sounds good to me.
thank you.
Say sorry.
You're welcome. I'd like to see you.